770. What's that? 7 times 70. Forgive them. 7 times 490. I did it on both arms too, Lord. 25-pound dumbbell. I promised the Lord that I could eat ice cream now. Ice cream time. Oh, jeez. Right there. Yeah. The Lord says in the Holy Scriptures, 7 times 70, you forgive them. Now I can have time for some Simply coconut ice cream. Oh, yeah. That spoon's got a hair on it. See it? Nah, I don't care about that. I cut my part of the bargain. Good Lord. Good. Oh, crap. Archbishop! Yes, Lord.
Put that ice cream down, man.
I already did.
You got work to do. You got to straighten out these indoctrinated idiots. What's this I hear lately? Yes.
The ark.
Lately I've been hearing about the ark.
Yeah.
How all the animals got on there, saying that I must have shrunk down all the animals.
I know that.
So that they could fit
Answers
in
in Genesis put them up there.
That would be real convenient, wouldn't it? Just
well,
shrink them down.
You know how Answers in Genesis.
Shrink down the animals. And the other thing is,
tell Ken Ham.
God shrunk down the animals.
We gotta.
He can do anything. And then I said angels aboard the ark, but I didn't say it. It doesn't say it in the script. Angels on the ark. They were feeding all the animals
it's
the
probably
same food.
Ken's idea.
Manna from heaven.
Manna from heaven.
Yes, put them in cases.
You're right, Lord.
And loaded them up on the ark.
Never happened.
That's a bunch of nonsense.
I know.
Did not say
You wouldn't do that.
It's
probably Ken's Ham's idea and Pete Ruckman.
Was the rapture included? They try to compare with the ark?
Nonsense.
Bishop,
all right.
get to work.
All right, let me put this back in the... I gotta put this back in the freezer.
You heard what the Lord said, Archbishop?
Yes.
It's good, Archbishop.
Yes, Rodney. Yes.
Same thing. Don't let them boo-babble us anymore.
Don't let them boo-babble us. Yes. Let me put this...
They said they got that manna from heaven. That's stale bread, sucker.
Stale bread is what they got. Moldy bread. Thanks.
Tell them straight, Archbishop. John Hagee Hacklesack here.
Get the heck out of here.
Report of the Lord.
Get the heck out of here, you lying hacklesack, John Hagee. Oh, man, I gotta put this back, man. I just opened it. Damn. Oh. Probably Ken Ham was indoctrinating him. I'll be right back. I gotta put this in the chest freezer. What do we got here? Just as I suspected. John Hagee Hacklesack and Ken Ham, the Christian sandwich man, probably are teaming up, indoctrinated many of the so-called Christians. Meaning well. They're trying to defend God. I understand that. I'm telling you, the pickle jars of indoctrination, may they be broken before it's too late. Read your holy scriptures. Let me see if I ask Google. Jeez, I'll get back to that. Google. Did God have the angels shrunken down to fit? Did God have the animals shrunken down to fit on the ark? No, there's no biblical or traditional account of God having angels shrunk the animals. Okay. Some say that the animals on the ark were fed manna from heaven Is that
While some believe the animals on Noah's Ark were fed with miraculous food, the biblical text suggests Noah gathered natural provisions for them.
how could Noah and his family clean all the animal stalls while feeding them?
The provided response doesn't offer information about how Noah and his family cleaned the animal stalls while feeding them. The response is just an image tag.
This is likely included gravity-fed watering systems, self-feeders, slated floors that dropped waste into collecting gutters, and vertical shafts that easily clump poo overboard. Here's another question for the Old Testament, okay? Let's just go with the curious girdles. What kind of curious girdles were worn in Leviticus, Moses' priests?
The curious girdle was a special, decorative waistband, worn only by the high priest in the Old Testament. It was used to hold the ephod, which is a decorative vest, in place around his waist.
Wonder if they had any decorative designs like this. Let's see how Archbishop does. Another thing. Why could God's army not defeat the chariots of iron in the Old Testament?
The Old Testament explains that the Israelites struggled against chariots of iron, not because God was weak, but because of their own fear, lack of faith, and disobedience.
See,
it wasn't a problem with God's power.
God could have done it any time he wants. See, but it's the people's lack of faith. They weren't praying right. And to this day, that is the problem. There's nothing wrong with God at all. It's all of you out there. Fear, lack of faith, compromises, and obedience. What else? Yeah, he couldn't drive this. Damn it! Back. What's the only places in the Bible mentioning Lucifer? And is Lucifer and Satan the same person?
The Bible mentions Lucifer only once, in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. The text doesn't explicitly state if Lucifer and Satan are the same, leaving that interpretation open.
And that's what happened. You have all these indoctrinational idiots, so-called believers in God and theological hierarchies that develop these. Let's see, what's it say about that? Yes. Oh, how did Lucifer's name get put into Isaiah when it wasn't originally so? Damn it! Think faster! Think faster!
I'm sorry, but the provided response does not contain information about how Lucifer's name came to be.
It did last time. Listen. In the Old Testament, in Isaiah, who changed Lucifer from the original text in Isaiah? What did the verse in Isaiah about Lucifer, the fallen star, how did it mock the king? It mocked the king, didn't it?
The passage in Isaiah chapter 14 originally mocked the arrogant king of Babylon. It was a sarcastic taunt, not about Lucifer or a fallen star, but directed at that specific king.
It's so simple, and you people made Satan And you made Lucifer into Satan, and this giant snowball Satan monster. You've made Satan now omnipresent, omnipotent, almost all powerful. Is around every turn in your life. You need to take some responsibility for yourselves. May the pickle jars of indoctrination be broken, Archbishop has spoken. A lot of people think that Archbishop is smoking. No, he wasn't joking. Raise my throne. False divinity. The king boasted. The king boasted. Not Satan. I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will make myself like the Most High. The passage mocks the megalomaniacal ambitions by contrasting them directly with his eventual reality. And it goes with all men, including the Archbishop. When I get too high-headed, I end up becoming more ridiculous than I was before. Just like all these presidents and kings. Call them what you want, they're all kings and dingalings. And Democrat or Republican, what a joke you people are out there. You Democrats are jokes too. You blame everything on Trump. Now Trump, he's a complete mess because he's used the Christians. But the Democrats had nothing on their side. You're all fucking brainwashed. You've been all led by the one-eyed farmers. That's the way it's always been. The one-eyed farmers have always ruled the cattle. And you're the sheeple. You are the cattle. By the way, all you people that weren't fooled by the great TP hoarding event 19 virus, you got clowned. Even big shot show hosts like Matt Dillafunky, clowned. Sam Harris should be embarrassed, clowned. It was never anything that they claimed. All the provisions they gave you to help save you didn't even do what they said. Why? Because the one-eyed farmers lie. I gotta go because this chair underneath me is not a chair and it's about to collapse. Remember, science is a very, very valuable tool, but it don't give a damn about a fool. And you got fooled big time. What a crime. But anyway, when it comes to Noah's Ark and the one-eyed farmers, all your ships are sinking because you're stinking thinking. I don't know. Enjoy your ever-expanding clown world. Do the best. Have a good time. How is that, Lord? Can I have my ice cream now?
Yes, Archbishop, you're gonna have this coconut ice cream. Put some vanilla in there, sprinkle some vanilla syrup on top. Yes.
Should I have some of that? Dump a little coffee in there and make it even better. Fools!